welcome back. Thanks for joining me on my tea break. Right, words of wisdom, guys. A little bit of an insight on painting new build plots today. As you know, I've been painting these damn things for like absolutely decades. And it's just the same shit, different hat, isn't it, at the end of the day. But yeah, a few words of wisdom, guys. I'm recently on this building site, and it's all big plots left, yeah? All big 4 beds. Oh, I've got something floating in my tea. All big 4 beds. And 5 beds as well, sorry. So I'm in this big 4 bed, and like, he gave me the price. I thought, God. It's like, this is like a hotel, you know what I'm saying? It was a massive 4 bed, gigantic. Took me ages to do it. Got the price off him, and I went, oh, I said, you had, guess what, said you had nothing. I said, this can't be right. I said, the square footage is absolutely shitloads. Now, one thing you got to remember, when you paint a plot, all the firms price it up on square footage. Not how many frames you got on it, or skirting board, or anything like that. They do it on the square footage, which I believe is the floor area. And that's how they work out how much they're going to give. So I'm in the 4 bed, arguing about the price. He goes, oh, can't do anything. It's old site, old prices. I thought, yeah, whatever. Do you know what I mean? How many times have I heard that? So anyway, I'm cracking on with it, actually, like, you know, really getting my finger out and to make money on it. And they'd seen these other 2 painters. I said, oh, what are you doing? Because oh, just 5 bed across the road. Like, oh, right. I said, how much is he getting you for that? They said, oh, 1,200 without the doors. They were giving me about 1,050. So I thought, bloody hell. It's 5 bed, you know what I mean? So anyway, one day, these painters didn't turn up, and I thought to myself, I'm going to have a look at that plot, see what's involved and how big it is, etc. So I went over and I walked round it. I thought, it's the same bloody size as mine. So basically, it looked the same size as mine, apart from, like, one of the big bedrooms in my 4 bed, obviously got a wall in it, a frame, and a little bit of skirting board. The rest of the layout was like near on, bang on the same. I thought, this can't be right, do you know what I mean? So anyway, I thought, now what you remember here is, gaffers don't expect you to do this. And I think if you do what I'm about to tell you, they do look at you and think, oh, this one's clued up. Because there is a lot of painters out there they're just zombies, as you know. So I thought, right, okay. So I carried on through the day, and like, next morning, I went into the site office to sign in. Said to the site agent, I said, that plot I'm in? I said, you got the square footage? And that plot that the other guy's in, he got square footage for that one as well. So that's a 5 bed, mine's a 4 bed. He went, yeah. And the more than happy to help you out when it comes to the square footage. You got to get the site agents to do. They do help you out when you ask for that type of thing, which is surprising, but they do. You know what I mean? So he gave me the square footage for mine, and it was like 1,762 square foot. And then I said, well, what's the square footage of that 5 bed they're doing? He goes, 1,767. So you got a couple of square foot difference, which is obviously something to do with probably one of the bays or something, just a little bit. So you got like, what's that, 62, 67, about 5 square foot, which is nothing, is it? And that's the only difference in the 4-bed and the 5-bed. So I thought, well, it's the same size house in it, except it's got one wall, a frame and a bit of skirting next door. So I thought, well, it can't be right then, can it? They're getting 1,200, I'm getting 1,050. So there's 150 quid difference there. So that's 150 quid to paint a frame, a little wall and a little bit of skirting board either side. It can't be right. So I rang up the gaffer and I says, "No, mate, there's something wrong on these prices." I says, "That one they're doing and the one I'm doing is like there's about 4 or 5 square foot, which is nothing. It's probably the inside of a downstairs toilet. Difference, that's all there is." I said, it can't be right. He goes, "Oh, you sure?" I went, "Well, yeah, just ask the agent for the square footage." He says, "Oh, there must be something wrong with our plans then, or something like that." I said, "Well, can you look into the price then? Because like it can't be right. It's the same size plot, apart from, you know, a wall and a frame. Can't be the same size." Needless to say, I'm still waiting to hear on whether he's going to give me a bit extra for that, but realistically, he should. So, the moral of this story is, and a few words of wisdom to you guys, if you're on a site and there's 2 plots and one's like a 3-bed, 4-bed, 5-bed, whatever, and you think they're the same size plots, right, just maybe a fraction different on a bedroom or something like that, then go and check the square footage with the site agent and compare them. If they work out the same square footage, you should really be getting the same price or as near as. I mean, that's 1,200, this is 1,050, right? So, realistic, I know it's a 5-bed, but if it's the same size plot, which is it can be a bit rare for that, then you should only be about 50 quid to paint that little bit of an extra door, not a door, paint that little frame and that bit of wall, shouldn't there? Should only be 50 quid difference. So I'm about £100 down there. Now it might seem like, you know, you're moaning and everything, but all you want is a fair price for the size of the plot, isn't it? So you're not being funny, you're just using your brain and saying, look, you know, I know that's a 5-bed and this is a 4-bed, but the layout is exactly the same apart from a frame and a bit of wall and a bit of skirting. Can you look at the price? And, you know, just question it. That's what you've got to do. So always check the square footage, because somebody somewhere could have made a mistake down the line. So bear that in mind, guys. Check the size of the plot if you think there's a discrepancy between 2 different plots. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the content of that video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Until next time, from the Candleman.